Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First off, we got the hottest channel on the old interweb. And secondly, the information we're going to give you, something you can actually help. Maybe. Well, today we're going to be talking about how not to get your valves bent on your 4.7, 3.7 Chrysler. For all that matters, any car, but particularly the 0.7 series engines that Chrysler built. On this particular, we're going to show you the damage it caused. We're going to show you what bent valves look like, and we're going to show you what exactly happened and how you can prevent it from happening to you. All right, put that on pause. Action.
Today we're going to show you what happened to this 4.7 Jeep. The guy spent $3,000 to put a new motor in it, or rebuilt motor. It ran and it cut off.
And apparently, for all we know, it only ran just a minute.
Correct.
It ran a minute, boom, it's over.
Because we looked at all the cylinders, and the cylinders all had the hash marks on it. It looked like it was just rebuilt. I
mean, the thing looks brand new.
So we worked on it, and could not get it to run but on half of the cylinders.
And here's why.
Yes.
So what happened was, initially, when the guy set the timing on it, he had his cam, and it has, you can see where the, hold that real nice and still there.
Right there.
We got it, clear.
Should be a pin sticking out.
Right.
And as you can see, it is sheared off flat due to improper insulation.
And here's what one looks like that's supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and hand that to him so we can get that in the...
There's the tip right there. If you look at it from the side, you can see it's gone. Completely.
Yeah, you see that on the side?
Sheared off.
Now kind of told him slowly toward me. Okay, stop right there. Okay, guys, you can clearly see the pin on one. The other one's completely sheared off. Now, how did this happen? What actually made this happen?
The problem is the back of the sprocket for the timing chain is recessed.
In other words, it fits in, it just fits nice and tight.
You can see this mark right here, this shiny, on this cam, recesses that much into it. It doesn't go flat, it goes into it. So the pin does not stick out the thickness of the sprocket, only about 3/4. So
right.
If you install this just into the recess, which it will fit,
it will work,
but
it won't be all the way in.
It won't be all the way in, and you'll have it cocked.
And I think what happens is when people are trying to set that cam, because see, you got to put the chain, show them just the gear. All right, so that gear is going to go in that chain, and basically you've got to make the cam turn around to meet it.
Right, you got to rotate the cam to wherever these timing marks line up correctly.
To where the key fits.
The timing right.
That's right.
And then you rotate this, and once that goes in there, it fits snug, and you can't rotate it.
Perfect. So that's what basically this guy cut a corner somewhere, didn't make sure it was seated, started the engine, it slipped, bam. Now you have bent valves.
Right.
So I think we can kind of see those bent valves down on the bottom corner here. Let's take a look at them. Holy cow.
This is a new valve.
Can you set the yeah, it is a brand new valve pretty much, but can you sit it behind the other one? Because I want to show them what kind of bend we're talking with. Okay, guys, you see that right there?
It's a good 10% angle.
So when the piston's coming up, it can't close, can it?
No, it will not seal.
So
and when we did a compression check,
zero.
We had zero. So.
And we had 0 on 4 cylinders, right?
Correct.
So anyway, the moral of this story is?
Install it correctly.
Don't get in a hurry.
Do it by the book.
Do exactly how it needs to be done.
Only the intake valves collided, not the exhaust.
Right. You know what we should do? We should show them where the damage was actually at on the piston.
Correct.
All right, guys, because if your piston's crushed, you might need a new piston.
Right.
This particular case, we just had some bent valves, a little chip on the piston, so we said screw it.
Right.
All right, hang on. We're going to show you that. Okay, guys, I'm with Popsy. We're under the hood. He's got the light right there. And this was the passenger side where she busted loose at. And can you make out... Look in the very top. I'm not sure what I'm hitting there with my... There we go. You see the nice clear half moon smack from the valve. Bam, it hit there. We're not worried about it. Like I said, it just put a little dent in it. Over there you see another one. And probably can't really make out. I think there's a wire actually in the way. But long story short, guys, if you pull out your head and this is what you got some bent valves. This is going to be pretty obvious, ain't it, Popsy?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You can visually see a gap where it's supposed to be seating.
Waiting to see if that right there will autofocus in for us. Okay, well, there you go. Anyway, guys, you get the idea. It's going to be in the same spot on every one of them. And basically, that's what happens when the valves hit. And, of course, you see them bent. So, word to the wise. Take time. Watch these videos. Learn how to do this stuff. It's very technical, but yet it's very simple. Now, we want our valves to stay completely straight. So we're going to take the time to rotate the cam to meet the gear. It's a two-person job. And make sure that it goes in together. No problem. Meanwhile, you better subscribe to my channel. Jen's going to Vegas. She's a big beauty pageant winner. She's going to do it. It's going to be awesome. It's in, when is it, Bob?
July.
It's in July. Meanwhile, can I get a beer now?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.